initially hear about the course?
Well, I was doing the open arts course, artwork, and I got my name down, and really they just kept me informed of everything that was available that was coming up, and drama was one, and that was something I particularly wished to do.
I heard about it through SEPT.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, so someone...
through the resource centre?
Yeah.
I got a poster that gets sent to me from Open Arts.
I originally went on a open arts art course at Basildon. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and we had to fill in a form to say if we'd be interested in any other courses and what we were interested in doing, and because I ticked drama, I then got an email about the course.
And what were you expecting when you arrived on week 1?
I had no idea really. I knew there was going to be some sort of games, and they said it wouldn't be too sort of involved during drama starts straight away. But I didn't really know what to expect.
What did you find when you actually attended?
Yeah, sort of a friendly group of people, getting to know each other and having some fun.
I found it was really friendly, and there was a big group of people, and it was just a really enjoyable session, and found it really sort of brought me out of myself a bit.
So, was it better or worse than you expected?
Yeah, it was better, I think.
Are you doing sponsorship form? Yeah! I'm going to drive you to Mersey Island. Get on the back of this massive Honda. Okay, here we go.
Do you think attending the course will benefit you, and if so, how?
I think it made me feel a bit more sort of confident and a bit more. I wanted to. I was thinking about writing and stuff, and I did some of the writing on the course, so I quite enjoyed that, and it's definitely benefited me, helped me to enjoy sort of the week more, and that's a bit of a focus.
The reason why I really wanted to do the course was because I lacked an awful lot of confidence and self-esteem, but I had in younger years done drama, stage work, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really wanted to test myself to see whether or not it was something I could go back to with the memory problems I'd been having. And right at the beginning I was really quite depressed and what have you. Roughly the same sort of time I started counselling sessions, and my counsellor actually noted how much things have been improving over time.
What, as the drama went on?
We think that it was the drama sort of bringing my self-confidence up to a level again.
To be truthful, I have enjoyed myself at every section, and taking part it helped me to be more sociable, and I felt quite confident coming towards it. So really, I feel quite sad that it's actually going to end.
Helen,
Ooh.
how did you hear about the course?
Because I'm an occupational therapist in a community mental health team, we're kept up to date with all the relevant courses to do with our trust. And the Open Arts are very good at promoting their courses, putting them on the intranet, coming around to our centres and basically selling them. So that's how I found out.
On week one, when you arrived, what were you expecting it to be like?
I had absolutely no idea what to expect because I haven't been to an Open Arts group at all.
Mm-hmm.
I know the two people organising it, and I've talked to them quite a bit, and so I've talked to a lot of service users who've used the art, who have been to the art group, and I've only ever heard positive feedback, both about the quality of the work they did and also the level of support they got. So I was sort of optimistic that it would be suitable and pitched at the right level for my client, but I had no idea what the content would be, and I was actually quite anxious about it for myself as well as for my...
Yeah. So, right, did you think that the course would actually benefit yourself as well as your client?
I thought it might benefit myself in the fact that, one, I would learn what's available out there. My mother got a scholarship to RADA, so I wasn't actually too worried about drama part, but also it helped me learn how to support people. I was very anxious about my client because I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know whether I'd taken too much of a risk with her, as if it was going to be too much, because I know how everyone's very anxious about standing up and performing, and I thought, am I doing the right thing? I felt in my gut it was right, and from what I knew about Open Arts, I felt it was right, but I went there on the understanding that if it wasn't right, we were going to pull out because I didn't want to overface her. So I had no idea really what the first week was going to be like, and I was pleasantly surprised because what I like is structure. I think people feel confident with structure, and it was structured, but it was flexible. And what I found is that a few people were not happy about doing some things. I can't think of anything at the moment. Some people have a problem with being too close or having some issues. It was never made too much of. It was all, Dan would always facilitate them. It was absolutely no problem. You sit out with this, but then he'd give them a role as an observer. So he would still include them in the group, but not the bit they were scared of. So that gave me a lot of confidence, and that was evident from week one. And my service user and myself are still here, so it's obviously gone well.
That's great. On an emotional level, how did you feel before the course started, and how do you compare with it now?
I was anxious to start off with, not because of myself, because I'm obviously a drama queen and quite happy to look a fool. No problem with that at all. But I was anxious about my client because it's my responsibility to promote independence and confidence and all the self-esteem and all the things that you were saying. And it's also good to judge and put the right match of activity with their confidence and ability. And it was just because I didn't know enough about what the course was going to entail, I didn't know whether I got it wrong. But it's been fantastic, and now I'm so impressed with how far she's come. It's more than I could have even hoped, and it's been noticeable in other areas, and I'm absolutely thrilled with her. I think she's done brilliantly, so I'm not at all anxious anymore.
My own opinion of that is she's a little star.
She is, isn't she? I'm so glad. Please tell her at some point. It's been brilliant.
Is there anything that you would change about the course, add or take away, or is it really has it really been set at the right level?
I think it's been set at the right level. I would say if I didn't, because I run lots of groups myself, so I'm very critical. But no, I do genuinely think it's been set at the right level, because I would never have thought we'd have seen this many people actually throwing themselves into a production. And if you told them at the beginning that they would have walked out, I think. But no, I think it's been snuck up on them quite nicely, and I think they've gone through all the stages of learning all the confidence of all the little aspects of it before it was, before you start looking at an actual play. So no, I think it was set exactly the right level.
Excellent.
What would you like to see in the future?
Well, I'd like to do more drama and maybe a bit more writing or something.
Yeah.
And I just need to work out how to do it, really.
Yeah.
It's a bit daunting.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment I'm seriously thinking of joining a choir.
Brilliant.
I have for some time, but I need to test my voice now, see if there's anything there as it was, and then maybe with the drama I've done, join
and the confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Gosh, isn't it?
So the vote bit, I'm with him.